Okay, have you ever found yourself saying yes just because you didn't want to disappoint someone? Even when you are tired, you are busy, or simply you didn't want to. Why does saying no feel so heavy sometimes? I've been there too. I used to feel bad every time I turned someone down. I worried people would think I was selfish or that I didn't care. But over time, I realized something important. Every time I said yes when I didn't mean it, I was actually saying no to myself. That realization changed the way I started setting boundaries. So today, let's talk about how to say no without feeling guilty and why it is not only okay, but actually healthy to do so. We'll look at why it matters, how to say it clearly and politely, and when we should actually use it. So, why is it important to say no? Let's start from the most basic question. Why does this even matter? Because your time, your energy, and your mental health matter. If you keep saying yes to everything, you sorry, you'll burn out physically and emotionally. Saying no is not rejection, it's self-respect. When you respect your own limits, people start respecting them too. For example, imagine working in an office where a coworker regularly asks you to cover their task. At first, you say yes to be nice, but soon your own workload suffers and you start feeling drained. One day, you politely decline and say, "Sorry, I really need to focus on my own deadlines." It might be uncomfortable, but you just protect your own energy and show others how to treat you with respect. Now, how can we say no clearly and politely? So now you might be thinking, okay, I get it. I get it why it is important. But how do I actually do it? There are ways to decline without being rude. For example, "I'd love to help, but I'm not available right now." Or, thanks for thinking of me, but I have to pass." Or, "Let me check my schedule first." Okay? But why does it need to be clear and polite? Clear communication avoid misunderstanding. If your response is vague like "I'll try" or "maybe later," people might assume you are still available. Meanwhile, being polite helps maintain the relationship. You are setting a boundary, not starting a fight. Let's say a friend asks you to help them move this weekend, but you are already exhausted for schoolwork. Instead of saying, maybe we'll see, try, "I wish I could help, but I need to rest this weekend. I am super swamped with assignment." This shows honest and care at the same time. On the next, when should we say no? Now, when's the right time to actually say it? The answer is when something doesn't feel right. If you feel pressure, uncomfortable, or overwhelmed, that's a sign you don't need a perfect excuse, and you are allowed to pressure before responding. Saying, "Let me think about it first," waste your time and help you respond without guilt. For example, if someone suddenly invites you to join a last-minute group project, but you already have your hands full, it's totally okay to say, "Thanks for the offer, but I already have too much on my plate this week." You are not being rude, you are being honest with your limits. In the end, saying no isn't about pushing people away, it's about showing up yourself. So, that's when you do say yes, it's real, intentional, and wholehearted. Saying no protects your peace, your focus, and your energy. So, the next time your head say no, trust it, say it kindly, say it clearly, and most important, say it for yourself. Thank you very much. That's all from me. Bye bye.